So I'm sure most of you guys remember that just a few weeks back, Dr. Stephen Greer and Congressman Eric Burleson and a few other people traveled down to Mexico to visit the big press event, I guess, around the Buga Sphere. I did a separate video about it. I'll link all my previous videos on the subject down in the description, so you can go check it out. And already at that time, as I covered in my video, there were loads of questions about the craftsmanship of the sphere itself. I mean, look at some of the carving up here. It's really janky. The black dots around the exterior seem to be extremely janky as well, and they seem to be painted on. I know people are like, oh my god, no, they are fiber optic cables. Look how they're positioned, dude. Nobody even tried to get them into a straight line. Like, it's the most janky thing of all time. It also, strangely enough, looks like a discarded fuel tank for a rocket. When they did a CT scan of it, it came out a little bit like this with this layer around it and this shape in the middle, which, ironically, is very close to what you see on the inside of bowling balls. In their continuous scientific efforts to figure out what this absolutely definitely alien object is, they're now playing to it with the seashell.
Pueden ver qué respuesta.
Repetimos los mantras.
And then they're holding like little ghost hunting devices close to the sphere to detect electromagnetic waves or something, whatever they detect. So far, let's be honest, the whole Buga Sphere thing, it hasn't been going too well. The only thing that was interesting is that suddenly, because the Buga Sphere was a thing, we got so many other spheres. We got some in China, we got another one in Colombia, and all around the world. Even Jeremy Corbell presented this military footage where they had like a silvery sphere floating past the camera. So we have to come to terms with our new reality that Buga Spheres are everywhere. All right. So just yesterday, Jaime Maussan came forward and uploaded this video on his own channel, Maussan Televisión, and he gave a, how long is it, 25-minute update on the Buga Sphere, showing a brand new video. I guess hoping to gain some credibility back, to show everyone, no, look, it's real. This one can't be debunked. So here's the video. This is allegedly brand new Buga Sphere footage. Okay, you can see the sphere floating here from the top to the right, and then it's coming back. I don't know if there was an edit there, but now it's coming back, flying to the top left. Incredible footage, remarkable footage. How could that have possibly been achieved? In the previous Buga Sphere videos, people had this outrageous idea that someone may have suspended a silverish sphere underneath a drone. So it would look like the sphere is flying around and hovering when you actually just don't see the drone right above it. So I think people were hoping that this footage turns this around, the Buga Sphere situation, and that these debunkers finally shut up, because the footage we've just seen surely can't be debunked. Right? Wrong. Mick West already did it. Here's the clip that highlights what's going on here. And as we suspected previously, take a close look at what you can spot above the silver ball. So there's the sphere. Keep an eye on that part up here. Okay, obviously it's slowed down, right? Oh, wait, what? Uh-oh. What? Hold on a second. Let's look at that again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You can actually see the string. How embarrassing. It's almost like they didn't vet their own footage. Because, I mean, if you want to fake this and you know it's fake, you could have just edited those little blinky parts out, but they must have missed it. They must have just glanced over the footage and thought, yeah, that looks good. Let's not slow it down and crop into it like debunkers probably would. So there is the fishing wire. Oh, no. This is embarrassing. This is very, very embarrassing. But as you can imagine, the UFO community is not giving up that easily. First of all, they're like, there's a lot of spheres that we filmed in various places. Where's the fishing line there? Huh? Where is it here in this place, somewhere over an urban environment? By the way, this video I debunked separately a long time ago, but my conclusion was also that this guy's also using a drone. He attaches something to it, because he's got loads of videos that are allegedly all been filmed with this like wilderness observation cameras, right? The little box cameras you attach to a tree or something, he claims. That he filmed it with this. So here's this, these are the believers. They still believe. They're like, no, I've seen the fishing wire, but I don't believe it's there. In fact, there are so many clips of little round things that look silverish in the sky. It has to be real. This one, like, conveniently spinning like an inflatable balloon. Like, I love this so much. Like, it is so obvious what we're looking at here. But people are not giving up. Think Tank, okay, famous UFO believer account, says, fun fact, there's literally no fishing line visible. Okay, it's just not visible. The resident R-words of UFO Twitter are eating it up, though. All these stupid people on UFO Twitter, right, who, when you show them a fishing wire, they identify it as such. How stupid is that? Be like me. You show me a fishing wire, I will claim it's not there. There's nothing there. I see nothing in this footage. So amazing suspension of disbelief there from Think Tank. People really starting to move into their own little reality bubbles where truth doesn't matter at all anymore. Even you show them there's the fishing wire, it's not there. In my mind, it's not there. Remarkable. In many ways, actually. And as you can imagine, these recent insights and obviously Jaime Maussan putting out footage that is so easily, once again, debunked 2 minutes after, I'm exaggerating a bit, but very shortly after it's hitting the internet and being shown for the first time, people notice the inconsistencies and can expose it for what it is. So Mick West also tweets, trouble in UFO Twitter. Uh-oh. Patrick Jackson says, back on June 29th, I called out the Buga Sphere as a fake and got a wave of abuse for it. Well, guess what? The wire is now clearly visible. Watch it in full screen, sharing the video. Also, again, sharing the Think Tank tweet, just blatantly denying that there is a fishing wire, which is amazing. Again, it is so funny how all these salty believers then go into the replies and reply was like, but what about this video, huh? Oh, and what about this video? You haven't seen this one. Is it a round seagull, huh? Is there a fishing line, huh, Mick West? And it's like, no, dude, every single one of these videos either has been debunked or can be pretty easily explained if you're not within the UFO cult. But you think you're cooking right now and making a really good point by showing like a few other examples of silverish balloons floating through the sky. It's magical. We're living in magical times, ladies and gentlemen. I still don't see any wire. Seems like a pareidolia, to be honest. You conspiracy nutters always see what you want. Wow, I mean, it's really like the emperor's new clothes, right? Because people are so in the cult, they're like, yes, I can see the clothes on him. They are right there. When actually he's naked, right? And if you just look at it, you're like, that's a naked man. It's like, no, oh no, he's wearing the clothes. I mean, let me find you another video. Mick West is breaking it down in excruciating detail, even for people like Nifty who say, I still don't see a fishing line. Can you highlight it for us? There it is. Do you see it? Here's another one. Let's put this up. In this one, he also changes the filter over it, right? And tries to bring out certain color spectrums within the image or the film. And you can see how the line, beyond it being visible as the thin white stripe that we saw, also impacts the content and artifacts that you see here. So imagine there's a line, right? From this sphere going up here. It's almost invisible. Look what it does up here to these clouds formations. Look, do you see this? There it is, right? You see it here. Then it pops up here for a brief second and creates like almost a disturbance. And then up here as well. Look, it appears up here because that is an extension of this. So when it flies past there, do you see this? See the movement? So even beyond the visible movement of the white little stripes that you see for a brief second, you can also see it in the rest of the spectrum of the footage that it's affecting what's around it because there is a string and visibly you wouldn't even notice that. So this means drama in the world of ufology again. It's not looking good, let's be honest. Everything is kind of falling apart at the moment. Whistleblowers get exposed. Lou Elizondo's holding up fake pictures. I don't think anyone really believes in what Dr. Stephen Greer says anymore. So these big personalities, these core personalities around the world of ufology, everything they claim and put out at the moment gets either instantly debunked or is often so obscure that nobody can take it even serious to start with. So I feel this is just another brick in the wall, man. This is just another brick in the wall of disclosure and ufology losing all its tiny bit of credibility that it may have had 10, 15 years ago. It is disintegrating. There's nothing left of it. And honestly, I have no idea where ufology can go from here because it's lost so much credibility. Nobody believes it anymore. I mean, it seems like there's still somewhat of a small core group of people who still fall for these stories, but the increasing majority of people is starting to wake up and look at this and say, Buga Sphere, yeah? All right. But please, by all means, leave me your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm curious to hear what you think. Please smash like if you enjoyed the video. I would appreciate that. It helps the channel out. You can also subscribe, join our Discord through a link in the description. You can check our merch. We got epic merch. Everything you need is linked down in the description. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Bye.